Y'all, I am joining Super Summer Theater for the very first time this summer in Legally Blonde as Pilar. For those who are not familiar with Super Summer Theater, it is a long-time beloved community outdoor theater out here in Las Vegas. They started in like 1970 something, and I have been going to their shows every summer since high school. I am so geeked. I get to experience the perspective of Super Summer Theater for the first time from the stage. Not only that, but I am going to be in one of my dream musicals to be cast in. I actually saw Legally Blonde at Super Summer Theater more than 10 years ago, which was the last time that they did it. I just remember thinking like, I have to be in this musical someday, I have to. I haven't done a show or a musical in over 10 years. But I guess it was meant to be. My cheeks hurt. I am reviving Local Diaries, which is a video series where I kind of just showcase life in Las Vegas or living in Las Vegas from a local's perspective. But this is going to be a very special Legally Blonde audition. This is such a special moment for me that I just know that I need to document it. I need to document the journey for myself, if anything. So if you guys want to join me along for the journey. The audition process and experience was an entire thing in and of itself. So if anybody wants me to do, I'm thinking about doing a video on what it's like to audition for Super Summer Theater shows in general, because this was my third time trying to audition for a Super Summer show, and it's my first time getting in. So I got a few stories. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoy the process as much as I am. I just know that I am going to be transformed after these next few months, physically, mentally, spiritually. If you happen to be watching this before August 2025, tickets are actually already on sale and you can come see our show. It runs for 3 weeks in August at Super Summer Theater at Spring Mountain Ranch. If you've never been to the ranch, it is just a gorgeous experience. It's gonna be a positively beautiful summer, so enjoy! Day 3 of Legally Blonde rehearsals. Today we are doing vocal rehearsal for Positive and Bend and Snap. Yeah, I was definitely rocked yesterday, gagged if you will, of how just out rusty and out of touch I was with music as a skill. On who's on 61? Today, I am keeping it positive. I'm keeping it positive and using this challenge and this opportunity as fuel to grow, to be inspired by all the insane talent around me. And I put in a lot, I definitely put in more preparation today, went over my parts on my own, the harmonies on my own, so it's not gonna be, the goal is that, you know, it's not gonna be my first time facing them when I get to rehearsal and I at least like have an idea, so yeah. Interval there.
She gets used to everybody, gets used to all of you, gets used to...
Wow. Let me tell you, today was a much better day. My hope is restored. Not all is lost. Turns out, you know, I was just being really hard on myself. For someone that has not returned to this kind of scene and done this kind of work in over 10 years, so just being more familiar and knowing what I was getting myself into, like what the room was gonna be like, pacing, what to expect, definitely helped so much today. I was just able to make the most out of tonight's vocal rehearsal too, because I was more physically prepared. Like, I had all of my highlighters, pens, going to the library to print the music so that way I could mark that shit up to my heart's content. Was a massive help. And then just not being shy to ask questions. Recording, taking voice notes is a thing. I've still got so much work to do, but I feel a lot better about how it's gonna go. And then I stayed and talked with our vocal director after class, because it's like the first week of school. I just asked if, you know, for some tips on getting back into the game, as someone who hasn't been using their voice very much, you know, just pretty sparingly. Singing is, I've only been singing like basically in the shower, every now and then at home. Every night I'll lose my voice over a karaoke night. What I really want to work on and what I'm looking to learn is how to preserve my voice and how to sustain it through these rehearsals and use it in a healthy way. Holy shit, there's so much traffic. I just realized it's EDC weekend. And I'm like, what the fuck are all these people doing out on a Thursday night? Just walking the streets on Flamingo? Like, what are y'all doing? Being pedestrians out here. This is not a pedestrian area. Last rehearsal of the week. Oh, EDC goers spotted in the wild. It's Friday, meaning I, after this rehearsal, would have completed first week of Legally Blonde rehearsals. It's Legally Blonde. Yes. Oh my gosh, realizing that your voice, your vocal cords, it's truly a muscle in every sense of the word. They feel like they have really been getting a workout. So I'm so relieved that today we are ending the week with some of the more chill ensemble stuff that I don't have to belt. I don't need to exert too much vocally today. I get to lean on the lovely ensemble. Everyone is so good. So it's really nice, actually.
Starting at that piano dynamic.
It is 10:50 something. It is Friday night. EDC day one is happening in Las Vegas right now. Just getting home from rehearsals. I got some chicken wings, some celebratory, I feel like well-deserved chicken wings for surviving this week, but not just any chicken wings. the chicken wings. If you've watched any of my other previous vlogs, I have probably mentioned them 3 times at this point because it's just go-to when I need really good quality Korean fried chicken. They were voted in the top something of somethings in America. Insert accolade here. Oh, wow, what is happening? This show is insane. It definitely had, I think, a lot of us fooled, me especially so, because it's such a lighthearted, fun, peppy, high energy show. But holy shit, either I just haven't been in a show, there's a huge learning curve for me, but I don't think so, because the ensemble numbers, the vocal parts of these ensemble numbers are insane. And you know what, now that I'm talking about it, I know it's not just me that thinks that it's hard, because the director actually, one of the producers addressed it, and then the people that I think are really skilled, a lot of the room was struggling tonight with some of these vocal parts, because it'll split off into 3-4 part harmonies out of nowhere. But not only that, there's so many key changes, tempo changes, and just some really quirky stuff going on. You know, it's easier to kind of like get by when it comes to doing harmonies when you can follow a chord that you could hear naturally in the music. This one just has so many funky chords that even the vocal director, the music director, was like, oh, you can kind of hear where it would be here, but not really. I'm just sitting here like, holy shit, we only have a few more vocal rehearsals. We don't have to be off book for another month or so, but I cannot believe that we're only running through these songs, all the songs and vocal rehearsals, like once, essentially. After next week, like midway through next week, we're gonna start learning choreo. And this, I just can't believe I'm in this musical, like thinking and just processing the requirements of this show. I'm just like, how did I get here? I'm just gonna it is so much harder than I thought. And I'm gonna throw it out on this chicken. Bok bok, bitch. Coffee run fits. There is this coffee spot that I checked out last week, and I woke up craving their, I forgot what I got. I think I got a tiramisu latte. But yeah, I just want to go specifically for that coffee because I usually make coffee for myself at home, but when I'm craving something that I cannot replicate. The shirt is from the Philippines, the hat is from the Philippines, the pants are Uniqlo, these chanelas is from Daiso. I'm actually surprised that Week 2 of Legally Blonde rehearsal. Legally Blonde! We only have 2 vocal rehearsals left, which is crazy to think about, but I'm also like a little bit relieved. I took the weekend to take as much vocal rest as I could and to just recover muscularly as much as I could. I've never had to be this aware and intentional, I guess, and conscientious of my vocal usage, but I feel like I really needed it because it was a lot. I feel like my body went into shock a little bit because we did 3-hour rehearsals for 4 nights in a row. So I just did my best to recover and sleep and really refrained from singing unnecessarily, which is, you know, I'll be singing around the house. Been vocal steaming. I think that's been very helpful. My neck and shoulders have also been killing me because we have been sitting for 3 hours on end in those chairs, just hunched over looking at our music books. Rehearsal start in 1 minute. Fuck, I forgot my water. I hate that I forgot my water bottle. Please.
I think you guys are Studio 8.
Ooh. Yeah. I'm gonna assume you know ya.
It says that we're in Studio 2 today.
It's been wonky lately though, right?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's just fun. We should be in that other room. Hi.
What's up?
I'm just double checking. It says that we're in Studio 2 today.
Oh, okay. Legally Blonde is here. They say they're in Studio 2 today. Is that? Yeah, that's correct. You're in Studio 2.
Okay.
Is anyone else? Not?
No, no.
Sandra says that no ensemble's called, it's just the principals. So, I'm so sorry. Yeah, but if it specifically mentions a character's name like this, then they're just going over that person's part for it.
Y'all, I fucked up. Sad that this outfit is going to waste, but not really, because at least y'all get to see it. Yeah, I read the rehearsal schedule wrong. I'm sorry, I'm new here. I should have clarified. I don't know how I didn't catch that. I was looking at the schedule and I was just looking at the songs. So I was like, oh, I'm in that song, I'm in that song, I'm in that song. So I came just assuming that everyone that was in those numbers were called, but it was just the principal people that were called to do vocal work. I should have figured that something was up as soon as I walked in. I walked in 1 minute before rehearsal start time and there was nobody here. So I don't know why it did not click for me. Maybe they're in a studio that I haven't been to yet. So I am bummed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so bummed that I could have gone to boxing tonight. I basically accepted that I wasn't gonna be able to go to any of my boxing classes for the duration of the Legally Blonde run, and I'm so mad. I'm so upset that I didn't notice that, or that I couldn't have figured that out sooner, because I would have gone to boxing tonight. I think my next chance that I can go is in August. I want to like get a coping treat. Okay. You know what I feel like right now? Loud and wrong. Just loud and wrong. May I present Walgreens in Las Vegas? This is a Vegas Walgreens. Not the Vegas County Jail merch. Oh, this is kind of cute. Oh, wait, a water bottle with a Bluetooth speaker? Stop it right now. Is this... This is real. Is this supposed to be like a shot tumbler? Low key, if I was going out, I would take shots in this. TV footage. I'm probably just gonna get chips. I've given up my red dye 40 consumption for the most part. If you know anything about me and my hot Cheeto consumption in my lifetime, that's such a big deal. But I still need a spicy chip fix, so if anyone has a recommendation of spicy chips, SOS. Everything reminds me of him. New son. Bro, am I a part of some sort of humiliation ritual? Second L in a row, going for a consolation run. Non-red dye, number 40 chips. Nothing either. Low key, I was so close to getting these Los Calientes flavored Pringles. Oh, if you know, you know. I'm gonna go home and make an emotional support strawberry banana smoothie. Okay, can we do an earring check though? Because I got these bad boys from a local market vendor booth here in Vegas. There was a dude being weird, so I had to pause. But anyway, oh bitch! So on brand. Oh my god, you know what else I could have gone to tonight? One of my friends, Shania, invited me to rooftop Pilates. And I was like, sorry, I have rehearsal. Rehearsal. Anyway, back to my earrings. This woman made them. She has this little book business called ADHD Moms Club. I ended up talking to her for like 30 minutes at her booth, just geeking out over books, and yeah, her stuff is so cute. For like modern book lovers, she is tapped into the fandoms, so she's definitely got some bitch. Sorry, I thought it was falling again. So she's definitely got something for everyone. If you're romance, fantasy romance, or as I like to affectionately refer to it as a fan romancer, she definitely has like Fourth Wing merch. I was gonna say merch. Fourth Wing related stuff, ACOTAR shit, but more than that. So definitely check her out. On that list, oh, they kissed so much better. Hello, much better. Oh, so this is gonna be my brain for the next few months. Today, I know for a fact, for sure, that I have vocal rehearsal. I have a podcast booking at the studio, but I've just been editing all morning. Speaking of my talented creative friends, I love having talented friends, y'all. This jam right here, this is Mary Berry's jam recipe. Her gift is in edible consumables. I don't know, I don't want to just say food because like she makes such amazing like drinks, like fresh. Her Gemini ass randomly dropped an e-cookbook last summer and it was all focused on strawberries. I love her strawberry jam. I just made it for the first time this year because I was making it all summer last summer, and I love using it as a base in my strawberry banana smoothies. I will share the link in the description. I've been making stovetop rice for the last however many years. What I think is good about stovetop rice though compared to rice cooker rice is that you know that there's not going to be any chemicals, because I don't know what the rice cooker stuff, you know what I'm talking about, is coated in. Dude, my hair is getting so long. Duh. Cheers.
You can at home, you know, practice this.
Oh my god, you guys. Looks like Elle's gonna win the prize. Okay, everybody sign. Oh my god, you guys.
And so it's not wrong. No man can supersede. You know we're right. So Pilar being on the bottom. We're positive.
We're twerking.
Yeah. But it's also.
You know we're right. We're positive. Kill her.
Shake, 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 shake. Woo! Beep, beep, beep. We're taking this too far. No, I'm positive. This is Harvard, not a stripper bar.
Very good.
And what, just, I'm sorry, my brain is many places. So Elle's gonna take the melody, which is the top.
Elle.
We are going to take the second part, which is what you just played. And Miss Margot.
Rehearsal tonight was so fun. It was just a cute 30 minutes. We are gonna be so insufferable. It's gonna be great. But yeah, we are so far having a blast. Like even our music director and our, you know, creative team, the vibes are so high. The vibes are so good. Like it's the perfect team to be doing Legally Blonde, because I can't imagine doing this show with like just old stuffy sticklers, you know. That's it for Legally Blonde Diaries week 1. Next vlog, we are starting on choreo. We're gonna get whipped into shape. Thank thank you for being here, and I hope that if you're seeing this before August that you consider coming to our show. Okay, see y'all in the next one. Thanks, bye! Delta nu nu nu, Delta nu nu nu, you are a Delta nu.